Okay, good morning, folks. It's Wednesday morning, about 2 days before I leave for New Orleans, and once again, we are dealing with adverse conditions. Yeah, it's not a lot of snow, but it is icy. It was foggy this morning, and as you can see maybe on the trees, there's kind of a layer of ice all over everything, so that's super fun. I'm on the treadmill today. Luckily, because I do have this race in a couple of days, I don't have a lot of mileage this week. So yesterday was my last kind of hardest workout for the week over at Orange Theory. Today, I'm on the treadmill 3 or 4 miles, a little bit of fartlek play in there. And tomorrow is an optional 3-mile run. Then I'm out of town. I do still have to pack. I was up late last night finishing laundry because honestly, that just had to get done. I'm struggling because I really just want to go back in bed. I mean, after looking at that outside, I really just want to tuck myself back in bed. But running. Okay, you guys, so I just finished my treadmill run for the day. I was kind of freaking out. I've been freaking out all week because I haven't been able to find my Aftershocks headphones. But I was so afraid I lost my bib belt after Walt Disney World half. I had worn it for the half marathon and I couldn't find it. Couldn't find it. I have not seen it since Walt Disney World half. So I was freaking out. This is like my favorite tool, my favorite piece of non-clothing wear for any race. Finally, I have a bucket full of stuff from Walt Disney World, costume stuff. Just as a last ditch attempt to find this thing, I looked in there and it was in there. So it was in with all of my costumes and pins and things like that. So yay! But now that I have the bib belt, life is good. Life is good. All right, check in with you later. Okay guys, you won't believe what just actually, a lot of you probably know what just happened. I'm sitting on the ground playing with the dog and having a good time, and just one of his teeth just caught one of the cracks that was already there on the watch face and the whole thing shattered. It's all the way down into the LCD screen, so the whole thing is done. I called Garmin support. They can do kind of a refurbish kind of project, and they charge for that. So I would send in the watch and they would send me a refurb. That's fine. But I leave in 48 hours for New Orleans and my race is in 4 days. So I don't know that I just don't want to hang all of my hope on getting anything shipped right now. My go-to store, Roadrunner Sports up in Westminster, is about a 30-minute drive away. Unfortunately though, we have a winter weather advisory right now. I'm not going anywhere. Westminster is at least a 30-minute drive away in clear road conditions. So I'm not going anywhere until tomorrow. I'm just so frustrated because I lost my favorite pair of headphones. I couldn't find my bib belt. I'm glad I did, but I'm like driving myself crazy trying to figure out where I put the thing. I break my watch the day before a race, 2 days before I leave for a race, and I'm just like, what? Really? Okay guys, here's what's happening today. It is Thursday, February 7th. We have a snow day. It is ridiculously cold today, even though the sun is bright and shining. We did have our little snowstorm yesterday. We got enough snow to make it a challenge. What I'm trying to get done today is finish off my packing. And since my son is home from school today, we're trying to stay busy and enjoy the day together, but we also have a lot of work to do. One of those things we're doing in just a few minutes, we are getting in the car and we are headed up to Westminster to Roadrunner Sports to pick up my new Garmin. So at least there's that. I will have a new watch and I'm very excited about it. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Bye. Okay guys, I'm really trying. I really do. I try just in general to have a positive attitude. Okay, I really do. I try not to be down and negative, but truly this week has been the worst week. Like the worst week. Okay, by the way, I just special ordered a custom molded costume piece for Star Wars, and it came. I was really excited about it. And my dog found it. Needless to say, he's on my list right now. The biggest problem I'm having right now is that I'm just trying to do my thing. And I feel like I'm either getting in someone's way, or when I get around to actually doing it, where I have a minute, something plops down in the middle of my lap that I have to deal with, like right now. It's like everything is an emergency. I wish I could say that it's like, am I doing something wrong? What am I doing? But it's not. It's just one thing after another. And yeah, bad week. Morning, Miko. You enjoying our run? Mr. I don't want to go out if I have to wear the gentle leader. Fights me the whole way. Good morning, Run Junkies. Happy Wednesday. It is February 13th, and I am right in front of my son's school. It's been a very stressful week this week. The teachers for the Denver public school system are on strike. It's been very high stress, high emotions. I have not brought my son to school. He went the first day of the strike, but has not come after that. And it's been a challenge having him home all week, trying to keep him occupied and busy, and still trying to get something done. It's been hard for me because I know I want to spend time with my son, but at the same time I know there are a lot of other things I actually have to get done that are kind of deadline driven. For me professionally, I have to re-up my first aid CPR. That's due by the end of this month. I have to get that done. I'm teaching scuba first weekend in March, and I have a lot to get ready for that. And this in the middle of all of that is kind of like a depth charge that blew everything up. This is the first morning in a couple of weeks that I can be out in so few layers. It has been snot freezing cold, and it has been uncomfortable and unpleasant, and I've been on the treadmill, and I'm ready for spring. I'm ready for spring, or I'm ready to move someplace warmer. Oh my gosh, you guys, the strike is over. Whoops, I just locked the car. The strike is over. It's so exciting. Hey, check it out. Can you see behind me? So the teachers all have balloons. Look at them. That's so exciting. So happy Valentine's Day, everybody. It's Thursday, it's Valentine's Day. Hey, I love you guys. I am so grateful for all of you, and I'm so happy you guys are a part of this tribe. And I mean, I'm grateful for so many things today. Today's a good day. Something else that's been kind of crazy this week, you guys. I am getting ready to teach at the dive shop again, and truth be told, this is something that no longer fulfills me. All right, I have to be honest here, because with the dive shop, all it does is it kind of gets in my way, and it doesn't fill my well the way it used to. There was a time in my world that the dive shop was great for me. It gave me, a single mom, something to do while my son was at his dad's. And now that my son is getting older and I've remarried, there is less of a need for it, I guess. I love teaching diving. I don't get to do it as often as I would like. I don't get to dive as often, nearly as often as I would like. So this full weekend that takes all of the energy out of me, it takes, I don't get to spend time with my family. It doesn't fulfill me the way I want it to. So I'm having to get ready for this, and I'm having to look at it like, okay, well, I still have to do it. If it's no longer fulfilling, and this is kind of a lesson that we have too, right? We go through this a lot. There's an emotional attachment to it that we don't want to let it go, but maybe it's time. Maybe that season in our lives is over and it's time to do something else. That's where I'm sitting right now. I actually have to get some more work done before I head over to Orange Theory. So I love you guys. Just saying. Okay guys, so I just recorded a little bit for you guys for my Transformation Challenge logbook. I've been doing this after every session, telling you what the session's about, who's the coach, how I feel, how many splat points, all that good stuff. And I'm keeping track of this stuff for you guys because I want to give you a full record of how this has gone at the end of it. But today, I just finished the Valentine's Day partner workout. I may or may not go for a run this afternoon. The weather has gotten much nicer. It's warmer. And I may take the dog out for an easy 3 miles today. Tomorrow is 3 miles. And then Saturday is my first long run back, which will be about 6 miles. I'm still in recovery. I have to remember this though. I'm still in recovery from New Orleans. I'm getting good sleep, which is huge. I'm resting very well after the fact. I'm keeping my workout efforts pretty low. Today was tougher, but I didn't spend a lot of time in the orange and red, so that's good. Gotta go get some groceries, gotta get some food, maybe go for a run. I feel like we're back to normal now. High stress piling up and piling up and piling up, and now I feel like, okay, I just got my sweat on. Life is good. Life is good. Life is good. All right, I gotta get the rest of my day started. I'll check in with you later. Okay, you guys, it is Monday, February 18th or something like that. It's President's Day here in the United States, and my son and my husband are out walking the Wonder Mutt because it might be 10 degrees, but everybody needs to get out of the house. We've been a little cooped up, a little bit of cabin fever. I am going to close out this week because I, A, have no idea what I actually have. At this moment, recording this, I have no idea what I've already recorded to bring to you for the weekend update. And second of all, I feel like I've been a little MIA, and that what I need to do right now is get back to it. My son is going to his dad's tonight, and then he's got an overnight camp for school, so I won't see him until Wednesday. My husband leaves super early tomorrow morning for a business trip, so I actually have the house to myself for almost 48 hours. It's rare that that happens, and I wouldn't want to like live in that space all the time, but there are times when I really need everybody to just go do their thing so I can be here doing my thing. I'm hoping that with this next 48 hours, I'm gonna be able to get caught up on a lot of things. I'm good. I'm good. Life is fine. I'm just super annoyed with the weather outside because I'm over winter. I'm done. Spring can come anytime. Here's my question for you today. How has this winter treated you? Are you doing okay? Are you getting ready for a race? Are you having a good time? Are you enjoying winter, or are you just ready for spring? Please leave thoughts, questions, comments, and suggestions in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that thumbs up if you like this video. Guys, that's gonna be it for me for this week, and we're gonna get back to normal. Normal is not someone I know very well, but we are gonna get back to it. And I'm gonna start bringing you guys some great stuff coming up in the coming weeks. So I will see you guys again soon, and until then, go find your awesome and happy running. Okay, I just found out that Miko in some language, and I have to look this up, means booger. And I mean, that's appropriate if I've ever heard a nickname for a dog.